So give me like a countdown.
Branson versus Fable race. That's awesome. All right. I'll just call start whenever it is, because it starts like the timer starts whenever an autosave ends. So, all right, let's get into this. Okay, start. Okay, so this is Fable. We're gonna be rolling a lot in this game because rolling is the fastest means of movement besides using Berserk and Assassin Rush. So, gonna be rolling for a little bit. It's good times. This game came out originally in 2004 on the Xbox as just Fable, and then re-released as Fable: The Lost Chapters with extra content, and that content takes like 20 minutes to do. So. We beat up a kid, and we got a teddy bear, so... In the beginning of the game, we had to do 2 good tasks to get some money from our dad, and then take a bribe, get some money, and buy some chocolates for our sister, because it's her birthday. Our sister's very important to the story, sort of. So, yeah. Chocolates are important, she's important, that's all that matters. So yeah, we just took a bribe from that guy who is having some illicit actions with that woman. Wouldn't want to go any further than that. And here we buy our chocolate from Murgo. There's actually a Murgo in Fable 2 as well, but unknown if they're related. And actually, we had pretty good guard RNG for this beginning part. Sometimes they can spawn in the way and have to either roll out of the way or just end up getting caught, so that sucks. So we cut this cutscene and now the entire world is on fire because bandits. They raided and pillaged the village and yeah. Roll back to our home and we see there's someone on the ground. Oh dear, it is our father. We are very sad. And we go to the Heroes Guild now, and that's where the real story begins.
I remember playing this the first time. The whole intro, I'm just like, all right, when is this town gonna get fucked? Like, you know what's going to happen.
So this is Whisper. We punch and kick her 2 times because it's actually fast. I'm not lying. Saves a minuscule amount of time, but we do it because speed, and also we hate Whisper. And if you donate towards killing Whisper in the arena, we will kill Whisper, and you will feel good about it. So the guild is basically just tutorial stuff, so teaching you about combat and what you can do. And so we got our stick. It's our first weapon that we ever get. Not too useful.
Now that's more like... Well done, lad.
And now we have our first quest of the game is to kill some beetles. Which, I don't know, I think they'd send someone more qualified than a child with a stick, but this is like middle-aged fantasy, so, you know, whatever.
Maybe they're short-staffed.
Maybe. Also, the targeting in this game can be really, really bad sometimes, so... Fortunately, we got some good swings in, but that wasn't a very good beetle whatsoever, so...
You can come out of the woods now.
We'll live with it. Move on to the next portion of the guild.
Get out of bed, lazy bones.
So now we're some sort of adolescent. Still have our stick. I don't know why we'd still have a stick after all this time, but must be important to us.
Oh, here we go.
Oh
Folks
boy.
for chat, I will donate $100 if prison skip happens this run.
You know what? I'll do my best. I cannot guarantee it'll happen. But, hey, is that a cheat engine?
You can put that.
Nah. So now we got our first free weapon, the Iron Longsword. And this is just more combat tutorial, so...
Now pay attention.
This part of the tutorial has actually a kind of a specific inputs you have to put in, so... We have to roll block, roll block, roll block, and hold block, and then roll block, because Whisper will attempt to attack us, so...
That's all wrong, Whisper.
It's actually pretty decent Whisper RNG right there, so
Then meet me by the
things are going
archery range.
at least slightly smoothly.
Let's continue our training.
So here we get the bow. It's ranged weapon we get. And all that time ago when we punch Whisper in the face, that'll come to fruition right about now. So if you annoy the Guildmaster by hitting him with stuff, you can just skip tests. And that'll actually save like a minute or so throughout the run, so that's good.
Next, we will learn about the ways.
Shooting your teacher
Also,
with the bow is
If
qualification.
you get perfect Necropolis RNG, I will add another $100 too.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big ask, but let's pray to Molyneux that'll happen.
Very good. Before you graduate,
So hopefully we'll get Maze Skip right here. What it is Maze will teleport to a specific location. We can hit him in the back with our sword. Unfortunately, that wasn't a very good position, so we couldn't get it, but we still got it. Extra swing in, so that's nice. Alright, I guess since we got that first swing in, I guess it kind of manipulated the AI a bit, so we could get those first few lightnings in, which is pretty nice, but isn't full maze skip. So now we'll be leaving the guild and we'll pick up the Assassin Rush spell, because it's fast, we get to rush, it's nice.
time for you to
And we'll do our first quest.
guile.
Let's not get Guile. Guile's not good.
There is little else for me to.
So there's the guild, it's done. We'll pick up our first quest card, which will be the Wasp Queen. Or Wasp Menace. Kill the Wasp Queen. And yeah. A lot of this run is just... I'd say it's mainly focused around movement and timing, so...
Following the gold markers on your map will lead you to your quest objective.
Well, I didn't mean to scare that guy, but it didn't trigger a cutscene, so it's good.
Thanks for saving.
You saved my life. Thank you so much.
Ooh, that was a good cleave right there. 3 wasps, that saves a bit of time, which is nice. Always good to save time.
Strike down the wasps.
And killing these wasps really has no effects, but gives XP, so it's nice.
Useful against the wasp queen.
That's a pretty solid wasp queen, so...
More wasps have spawned.
After this we'll head to Bowerstone and meet Maze, pick up some weapons, get some money, and then we'll head to Orchard Farm. I will be going for the Sword of Aeons, the clip,
He waits for you
so
at Barstone Tavern.
after Orchard Farm we'll go grab it, because we're going to need to have the summon spell, so that requires a little bit of XP, so... Ooh, that's... haven't had that happen in a while. Sometimes if you're too close to an NPC, you'll be soft targeting them, and if you try to assassin rush, you'll just rush to them rather than going forward, so it sucks.
You've come to the right place.
So we got our money, which is good. And we'll talk to Maze right here, because he wants to talk to us. We'll pick up the ebony bow, because it's the most powerful bow we can get at this point in the game.
Looking for items of combat. You've come to the right place.
And we'll remove this, so we'll have an item slot. And we're gonna go pick up an Ages of Strength potion. Or Ages of Might, my bad. An Ages of Might potion will give you 1,000 attack, or... I don't know what... I run this game, I don't know what the XP is called, but... basically the XP you'd use for melee-based skills. So, 1,000 times that, and it scales with your combat multiplier, so... we'll be using this potion during the Orchard Farm quest. I'll post right here because it saves a bit of time, like movement-wise, so we don't have to leave the guild and stuff. Just puts us right out there. And in other routes, you normally go right there to fish up the Ages of Skill potion, but we're not doing that in this route, so... There's a lot of RNG in this game, like these wasps right here. I accidentally assassin rushed back to one, and one of them is actually following me, so that's a bit unfortunate. I can't do as many assassin rushes as I'd like. Because if you try to assassin rush, you'll just end up going behind yourself, so... you'll just be self-targeting the wasp back there, so it's not going to get as much assassin rushes in, and you won't be as fast. So that sucks, but... it's just Fable, so... We also have a bandit on our tail, as well as this wasp, so... a bit more bad RNG right there, so... not much we can do about it, so... just gotta live with it. If we get far enough, we can do an assassin rush, so...
Has anyone ever tried doing like a game time speed run? Like,
yeah, we've
be
done...
as young as possible
oh, be as young as possible.
upon the ending or something stupid like that.
Well, we have had no upgrade runs, so that will prevent you from aging up. The only way you can age up in this game, I believe, is through leveling up your skills, and also being in prison will age you up.
Look out! More bandits!
So it's like... your age and
RNG, so it's not really worth doing, so... oh, that guard killed that. That sucks, but... I have most of the XP. We should be
I saw
good.
some chop on my OBS studio there. Hopefully that doesn't come up on stream.
So, go
It's
on.
done
Try
now.
to hit me with a flourish, so you can do it. I'm still going to beat you, though. Damn!
You have reached unsigned.
If I end up not having enough XP to get everything I'll need, I'll just skip out on Assassin's Rush 2. It'll be slightly slower, but we'll be able to pick up the Assassin's Rush whenever we go to do the White Balverine quest, so... that's something of note. Also, how are we doing on Kill Twinblade? Have we met the Kill Twin Blade incentive yet?
Some bandits
Let
have set
me
up a toll in
see.
this region. Be
No, we have not.
Well,
Yet, anyway.
if you want to see me kill Twin Blade, the King of Bandits, all you have to do is throw a bit of money towards the PreNASA marathon, and you'll see Twin Blade be killed. Alright, so here's where we're going to pick up the skills we need to get the Sword of Aeon, so we'll pick this quest up, because we're going to need it.
Physique allows you to do more damage in melee combat. Speed makes you quicker in both ranged and melee combat.
You might prefer to honk, I don't know. Berserk. That will not be enough for magic power, so
increases your capacity.
we'll opt out of it for now. So we're going to the Chamber of Fate right now. There's this dramatic chasm that leads to the Chamber of Fate. And in here, we are going to find the Sword of Aeons below this, I guess, platform. So I just gotta line myself up. That's actually a really good lineup. But the Wasp is being a bit finicky, so I'm gonna try relining it up. That should be good. There we go. So we have the Sword of Aeons now. It's one of the most powerful swords in the game. We do anyways, so it's good. Hopefully we get some good RNG right here. We get Hobbs, which is actually... Wow, we got knocked into the portal. Okay, I'm gonna equip my sword so I can regen some health. Because I don't want to die. And this Hob... alright, so I'm gonna have to place that Wasp there, hopefully it kills it. It did, good. So now we have a Hob summon. And we need either a Bandit or a Hob summon minion to do what we need to do a bit further on in the run. Probably saw me practicing a bit before everything was all set up. What we're going to try and do is do a summon clip. And what that is we summon a creature, whether it be a Hob or a Bandit, into, I guess, a barrier of sorts. And with that, we will just skip like having to open up the gate by other means, like quest means, or just it's faster. You get to go through a door, it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. So, just going through Darkwood, it's mostly just rolling, assassin rushing. When we get to this area, Darkwood Camp, we have to kill one of the traders because it's faster. So we kill the dude with the yellow hat, because he usually talks a lot to the other merchants in this area, so it's a lot faster just to kill him off before he gets into there. And here I have the mini-map up just so I can see that green dot, and if it starts to spin or move, that's when I can move into the next area. Because then if I do it before then he will not be following me and I'll have to go back to the area again. Now I could also pick up someone familiar there, but I'd say it's a lot riskier to do it there because you have the bandits on your back, and I'd say it's just easier to do it when you're outside the caves. So here's the first like mini boss of the. Well, okay, we have the Wasp Queen, but this is the second mini boss I saw, and it is a Earth Troll. Oh wow, I bossed that one up. Good job, me. Well, my combat multiplier is going to be a bit lower, but we should still have sufficient XP, so that stuff happens. Oh well. Couldn't target the troll for some reason. I blame Molyneux. And the area we're in now is Barrow Fields. We'll be coming through here a couple of times throughout the run, so.
Follow me. Maze seeks an audience with you again. You'll find him in
Here we're gonna sleep in these beds just to pass the time. So we'll have it'll be daytime and we'll be able to buy from the shop in Oakvale. So we're gonna be buy-selling here, and what buy-selling is we're gonna buy items at a large quantity and then sell them back at the same quantity, but make money off of it. But I can't because this game's economy is based on supply and demand, so you can just generate money out of nowhere. My friend Adam thinks that this is the leading cause to the vote leave in Brexit, but I can't be sure. So, infinite money, I don't know. Shout out to Brexit. Now we're gonna buy things and we're gonna move on to the Clifftop Path, and from there we're gonna do the summon clip that I was talking about earlier. Also, the villagers make funny sounds when they're scared, so that's cool. Also, I targeted that woman, apparently, so that's cool. Sometimes can be a bit difficult to get the right angle on this summon clip for me, because I don't know, I'm bad. There we go, we got it. First try. Good game. So we're gonna clear up a slot, and we're gonna be picking up another one of those Ages potions here. Ages of Skill. Ages of Skill. Further on in the camp, we'll pick up an Ages of Will and an Ages of Strength Potion as well. Those are all pretty good. Those are all pretty good. So I'm gonna pick up this quest. I'm gonna just go get Assassin Rush 2 because I just like to have it because it's good. So here's the. Alright, well that's a bad sound here. He says all brackages must be paid for, so we're gonna be paying more for that, and we barely have the money for it, so we're gonna sell, I guess, 10 potions. And, that's bad. Buy some potions back, and we'll pick up some more after Twin Blade. Also, his head is freaking out because I don't know, I'm berserked, so not advisable to talk to a man while you're a raging Hulk of a man. Alright, good, we got the clip. First try. So here's that Ages of Will potion. Next area we're going to pick up the Ages of Strength potion. And that is actually that's a lot easier of a clip than the gate, in my opinion, so that's good. Got it. Alright, so now we're going to fight Twin Blade. Have we met the incentive?
I've been waiting for you. Stand back, lad.
I'm going to guess we have not met the incentive then. So, I berserk here, and I'm intentionally taking damage because if you take damage while berserked, you'll do a lot more damage. So, we're able to do a one cycle on Twin Blade, so that's good. And when we leave the bandit camp, that's when the quest will trigger, but we're gonna go to the Heroes Guild. And we'll get the quest finished there, because it's faster and we don't have to go through an autosave right there, so. Now we got some money, we'll be able to pick up the Fabled Will potions that we needed.
Breakages must be paid for.
News for you at the guild. I suggest you return here at once.
You have reached recognized status.
So this next area we're going to, it's called Witchwood, and that's where the arena is. So this quest right now we're going to save, we're going to find an individual called the Archaeologist, and he'll show up one more time throughout the run. And he's locked behind a demon door, and if you're a kid, you know that demon door, you have to find his name. His name is Hits, but you know you can spell other things like Tish. If you spelt out a somewhat a lewd word, he'd say it and summon some Balbrims, so that's always good fun. But we're not going to bother with that. We're going to go up to this demon door, and similar to what we did earlier, we're going to just clip through things because we are a boss and don't have to do no demon doors. Similar to what we did earlier, we're going to just clip through things. We are a boss and don't have to do no demon doors. So we find the Archaeologist, and then he runs away. We have to save him at some point, so.
Sir, the archaeologist is alive. I'm sure we can keep him safe. You should return to the guild now. There's an important quest card waiting for you. It seems Knothole Glade is in some trouble.
So here's the aforementioned Temple of Avo. We're not going to look at it because that's slow. We don't want to be slow. Yeah, Temple of Avo, you can donate to it and you can get things like, good points, because always gotta love the good points. You can get a title called Paladin, and you can also get a great mace called the, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's the Harbinger, but I'm probably wrong. By the way, it's a big wooden club, and it does a fair amount of damage. The Harbinger is the name of the great sword. The long sword in the sword in the stone up at the top of that hill, which requires a lot of melee abilities. So
This is the village of Knothole Glade. It's under attack by Balverines, so its gates are locked.
apparently there's an audio delay again.
To help
Hello?
Yes.
Accuracy
Apparently
allows you to
there's
cause
no audio
more
delay.
damage in ranged
Yeah,
combat and
Naglaria
make your
left.
shots
He
more
started
precise.
capturing the game.
And previously in the speedrun, it was thought that the Wolverine, jeez, the Balverine spawns were just pure RNG, but you actually just need to look away from where they're spawning to have them actually spawn in, so that saves time. Also, here we're gonna shoot this Balverine in the butt because it saves time. Typically, he'll do a howl, and that'll be a few seconds, so doing that cancels out the animation, and we don't have to go through that, so good for us. So here's we're gonna apply an augmentation to this bow. It'll help us do a lot more damage to things like Balverines and Undead, so it's pretty good. And we still need to just zap them a bit, because that's what we do. Alright, so this fight, it's basically we have to charge our bow back like 3 full times, and he'll summon up some minion Balverines to kind of mess with us. Alright, so I got the kill in, so now I'm going to build my combat multiplier up to at least 22. I can get up to 23 easily, so that's good. I'm gonna grab this full XP.
So, Chad, how's the audio and video? Is it all looking fine and dandy?
Hopefully it is.
I mean, I can hear you. Can you hear us through his feed that you're getting?
Apparently it is good now, according to Edom_T.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the only downside to this, just so you're aware, Biglaw, is that he is technically hearing me and you on like a 2-second delay.
Well, that's fine, I guess. So here we grab the arena quest card. Now we're gonna go get some upgrades before we go into the arena. So. Here we pick up Force Push because this game is broken and I think I can afford that. Yeah, it's good. If you pick up Force Push and you use it in the arena, we use it in the arena to build up combat multiplier, and for some reason if you use Force Push against corpses, it'll still garner combat multipliers if they are still alive. So we use it, we build up combat multiplier, and then we're going to be using the summon spell a lot, so I might want to lower my volume whenever I... Oh, actually, it's really within my own control, so it's kind of bad, but there's just going to be a lot of noise going through, so...
Do we have any incentives coming up soon?
We will have Kill Whisper, but that won't be for another, like, 6 or 7 minutes, so...
Well, if anyone wants to see him kill Whisper, you have 6 or 7 minutes to make that happen. Get on it.
It's more like 8 or 9, but...
$20.
I'd say it's worth it, in my opinion.
Welcome to the Hall of Him.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
So here we put some more of another silver augmentation onto the bow, so we'll do a stupid amount of damage against Balverines and Undead. But we'll only use it against Balverines because reasons. And here we're gonna just push this guard around using Force Push because it saves a bit of time actually.
Save it.
Whoop. Alright, so getting him to about here is good. When we get prompted to enter the arena, there's going to be a cutscene, and we'll spawn by that pillar with the stool, and this guard will be here, and we'll be able to talk to him immediately rather than have to go up the stairs and waste a few seconds, so saves time.
Oh yeah, since we were so distracted with all the tech issues, CC Never Render, did you want, you are the winner of a free copy of Murdered Soul Suspect on Steam,
Ooh.
if you do not already have it. If you do already have it, then that would go to Dan's Queens as the next donation after yours. So just let me know in chat if you would like that game, and I will send you a key for it.
Congratulations. So yeah, you can see us just building up combat multiplier. We ideally want to get around 40 combat multiplier out to the wasps. Alright, so we hit 40, so that's pretty good.
Okay, cool. Dan's Queen, I am sending you a Steam key for that game right now.
Congratulations, Dan's Queen. Thank you for donating towards PreNASA. Alright, so this round coming up, we're going to be fighting up some Balverines, so you're going to see how ridiculous having 2 silver augmentations on your bow will be when big white Balverines come out.
Dan's Queen, I just sent you a private message on Twitch with the key. Make sure you check your other box, just in case.
So when Save the Animals comes around, you don't want to be saving these guys, because let's be real, they're not animals. So here's the white ballerina, and it's killed in one shot, because stupid overpowered augmentations. So that's actually a very good combat multiplier to have right now. Anything above 80 is pretty good. And also, talking to Whisper will skip the announcer dialogue and that'll save more time. Now we're gonna spam some summons, so... doing that will garner a lot of experience for us, so... in total we'll need around... I like to be around 300,000 will XP, but we can do with less.
Okay, so for the next $10+ donation, let's say until the end of the run, if you donate $10 or more, you'll be entered into a raffle. At the end of the run, whoever wins that raffle gets a code for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn with a month of free subscription.
That is a good deal, man.
Yeah. So you get the game and it should have a month of free subscription as well. So get your donations in for these Fable incentives, guys.
So now we're coming up on probably the most, I'd say the most dangerous part of the arena, and that is the bandits, because they actually do a lot of damage, surprisingly enough. But we'll probably be fine. Probably. Well, we got a decapitation there, so that's good. I mean, good in the sense like that's pretty awesome, but it doesn't really save time or anything, so... But hey, chopping off heads is pretty cool, right? Gotta get a forehead for these fallen heads. So coming up are some rock trolls, and the interesting thing about the rock trolls is that you can assassin rush behind them, And if you do an assassin rush every 2, I guess, cycles that they like look behind themselves, you actually manipulate the AI into not doing any like slams. So we'll be finishing up this rock troll right here. Alright, so that's that troll taken care of. Yeah, the Guildmaster likes to chime in saying how well known you are. So we're well known. You know, we're that guy that beat up that troll. So have we met the Kill Whisperer yet? There's very little time left. If you want to kill Whisper, please throw that donation right this way to the PreNASA. So we're going to intentionally take a hit here because, as mentioned before, if we take damage, we'll deal more damage in Berserk, so... Played the Crunchy Chick, because we're evil. Alright, so that is Arachnox is dead and done, so... have we met the incentive to kill Whisper? Hello? Hello?
We have 2 winners.
Sorry.
Have we-
No, we have not.
Well, that is a shame. So, Whisper will live. Whisper shall be spared.
That was unbelievable.
Alright, that is the arena dealt and done with, so now we're going to head over to Barrowfields. And we're going to go talk to Teresa at the Grey House, so... Now we're going to pick up pretty much all the skills we'll need to complete the rest of the game, so... After this we're going to head to Bowerstone North to save the archaeologist. Yeah, we got more than enough Will XP, so that's good. Also, we pick up slow time 2 here because we're going to need it. And multi-arrow because we're going to need it. Going to top up this magic power. And we're going to go to Bowerstone. And this is an egregious load screen. Holy crap.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, it is quite the slow load screen right there, and that is not what you want to see, but another one.
So the next one is kill the guildmaster.
I assume so, yes.
All right. Well, kill the guildmaster is currently
Oh.
at 0 of $20.
Actually,
What?
the next incentive would be free the prisoners, actually.
Ah, save or don't save the prisoners.
Yep.
Well, right now there is $30 towards save the prisoners.
Hey.
So if you would like the prisoners to die, feel free to donate to that. Or if you would like to see him kill the guildmaster, it's $20 left for that. And as I said, until the end of this run, anyone who donates $10 or more, I will do a random drawing at the end of the run. And one of you will get a copy of Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn and a month of subscription. So,
Again,
yeah.
That is a good deal. I wouldn't want to pass that up.
Do you want to donate for your own run?
Totally. Just tab out of the game, open up PayPal, you know, manually insert my credentials.
Yeah. Speed run donating.
Yep. My PB is $300. So this segment we have to kill this summoner. It's not a summoner. It's a minion, and he put up a barrier. He put up a wall to keep us out. He's trying to make a Gibbet Hill great again, but Gibbet Woods, my bad. But we just kill him, and the wall goes away. So that's good. And coming up here is a segment where you probably loathed as a kid, you know, have to kill everything along the way, but in actuality, you don't need to kill everything. You just roll past everything, and all you need to do is kill the 2 summoner. I don't know what they're called. I'm just going to call them summoners. The summoner minions down here at the bottom of the pier. You have to do it within a certain time frame, or else you will not be able to complete the quest fast and dandy. So we saved him. The screen is shaking. It's pretty cool. He's pretty happy. And we're going to teleport back to the Heroes Guild and then going to recall back because it's faster to do that than walk up the hill again, so we're just being lazy, but it saves time, so I can appreciate that. Donate during prison. Nah. Well, maybe. I don't know. Why don't you donate during prison? You could win a copy of Final Fantasy XIV and a 1-month subscription in a raffle if you spend $10 or more for PreNASA. Or at least these incentives. So coming up here is Litchfield Graveyard. If you played as a kid, you probably were just digging around all over the place, not really knowing what to do, but the pieces of armor are actually all located within the same areas as there's no RNG, so we're gonna find Nostro's sword here, if I'm not mistaken, so yeah, there's a sword. Always wanted to equip it as a kid, but never could, so I was sad. Here is his plate body. And here will be his shield, and this is the only fish I'll do in this route. And it is incredibly annoying. So it can be incredibly annoying. We actually got, like, the best possible fish. So I'm really happy about that.
If you want, I can sweeten the pot with a really shitty RPG.
Ooh, like this one?
No, worse. So yeah, I'll throw in in addition to Final Fantasy XIV, I'll also throw in a copy of Two Worlds 2 for Steam, so you can really enjoy some bad gameplay.
Dude, that's like one more world than we normally have. That's a deal.
I know, right? It's actually Two Worlds 2, so does that mean it's 4 worlds?
Possibly.
Tricky question.
Nope. What I tried doing there was called Swag Skip or Swag Clip. I couldn't get it because I'm not cool enough. There is actually a proper setup, so I have actually gotten that clip, but it was on my first ever run, and I've never gotten it since, so I'll never live up to my first terrible PB.
For the record, please don't do what Blasted T just suggested, because that will just end up with PayPal taking more money, and you're only getting one entry. It's if you donate $10 or more, you as a person are entered. However, if you donated and won something previously and you'd like to donate during this incentive, like during this time period, that's fine. So yeah, if Dan's Queen wanted to win again, that's possible.
And who doesn't like winning? Like, go ahead, donate. You won't. No wallet.
I just figured I should establish the rules.
Oh boy. Well, I just messed up monumentally, and I just cost myself probably 10 to 15 seconds, so if you slow time, be sure to not ever force push during this segment, because these guys have to crawl their way back here. And it is just annoying.
Also, I should remind everyone that for the marathon as a whole, there are going to be a bunch of other giveaways. Like, if you are coming to NASA 2017, you could potentially win a PVM monitor or a Commodore 64 monitor. In addition, if you're not going to be there, you're also going to be able to be entered into winning an AverMedia Colossus capture card, $80 worth of free Steam games from those crazy guys, and a few other things. But those donation tiers are all for anyone who donates more than $40. So that's for the entire marathon. So that's cumulative. So if you donate $20 now to get this raffle, and then $20 later for a different raffle, it all still counts towards the big items at the end.
So coming up here is it's prison, you know. Rolling through here, and we're gonna go try and save our mother from Jack of Blades. Well, we don't know it's Jack of Blades yet, but spoilers, it's Jack of Blades.
How'd you get down here? Don't. Get him! What the hell? Get him!
So there's gonna be a short, heartfelt cutscene right here, but we're gonna skip it because we're terrible. And we're gonna go back out this door, and we're gonna try and escape. Alright. So this is basically just an auto-scroller at this point. Because this is basically an unskippable cutscene. Also, that guy is apparently pissing, but
We'll have a bit of fun.
oh well, that's gross.
Won't he, Tibbs? Go to hell, pig. Temper, Tibbs, temper. You should keep all that energy.
So if there's any questions about the run and what goes on within it, you know, feel free to ask. I'll try and answer.
Will stuff. It won't work in here. The boss made sure of that.
Oh, Are we going to get hashtag Beard Facts? Well, congratulations, Adam. You have subscribed to Beard Facts. In prison, you can acquire a special beard that can not be acquired in any other place. It has its own stats and apparently has its own beard card, but can only be obtained within prison. Then you lose it anyways later on in the run, because you grow a big bushy beard, and it looks ugly. Also, you can do stuff like this.
Slice up some pigs. Dragged out of ourselves. Shows us a little sunshine. Hey. Follow. Doesn't do that. Follow. They race us round the courtyard and take bets on who. Then the winner gets a trip to the warden's office and...
Also, typically during this part of the game, runners like to use this just as like a bathroom break, but I'll be here talking with you guys, so...
And there's more than books and furniture in there.
Also, to be noted, while we're in prison, we cannot actually use any spells, so... We can't use Berserk and Assassin Rush or anything. We have to roll around everywhere, so...
Look lively, scum. Time to move out. It's race time, and you'd better put on a good show. Some of us have bet a lot of money on you. Win, and we like you. Hey. Lose, and you get around in the torture chamber. That sounds fun. Yes, sounds fun. Let me hear it. Right, you miserable sods.
Yeah, that is not how you're supposed to do squats. That is not how they're done. So, dramatic race music, of course.
Call that running, you snail! Push back! Away, you useless filth!
Also, these guards like to insult us, because, you know, they're mean.
Hey, you great big Balverin turd! That way!
My self-esteem has been ruined.
Call that running, get your finger out, push bag! You ugly! Move it!
So that is the warden. He is a very cultured man. He likes to sing poetry. Not sing it, but speak it.
Cautionary song of the jailbird. Behold the ball. Behold.
So there's a little bit of tech you can do in this segment. When I was in that black screen, I could do a roll. And also, this is Barbershop of Doom. Get free hair and an achy back. But that black screen, you can roll during it. You can roll during it, and there's that bar that was on the side of the screen. That's the warden's, like, I guess, awareness level or whatever. And if it gets entirely full, then you have to go back to the beginning of the room. So we try and make our way over to that piece of paper on the wall to get a combination for his diaries. And after that, we just kind of punch the wall and then go back to the beginning there because it's faster that way. Also, here's that beard. It's pretty. It's all right. I can appreciate it. You know, we should have had an incentive to hear the poetry.
And you'd better put on a good show. Some of us have bet a lot of money on you. Win, and we like you. Lose, and you get around in the torture chamber.
Just start the run over. We'll add the incentive.
Yeah, just restart. Restart right now.
Let me hear it.
Man, that guy is getting down. Like, that was awesome. Aw, man, the guy didn't start sideways. Darn it. Sometimes that guy on the far right will start, like, diagonally or sideways for some reason. I don't know why. I've also had him start without a head, so that's just Fable for you. His hair was there, but there was no head.
Move it, move it, move it!
Also, the hair physics are super weird, so like my hair is just kind of freaking out. So yeah, during this black screen I'll roll, and I'll be by the desk, so...
Grey is the prettiest color. Oh, grey is the prettiest color.
Gray is the prettiest color, FYI.
Is the prettiest color.
So here we're gonna get a key, and do we reach the incentive to save the prisoners?
It seems the warden has lost his key.
Well, I'm gonna save some anyways.
You're a pal. I can't
We are in fact saving the prisoners.
Well, one prisoner's gonna stay in because I accidentally clicked the door, but we got like 5 of them, so that's pretty good.
Damn.
He's a sacrifice to the prison gods.
I guess everyone wins then, don't they?
Yep, everybody's a winner except the losers. They lose.
Niglaria, I don't like looking at the schedule.
Donation ruined. Sorry.
If it's any consolation, you got a free game.
You did. You got a free okay game.
It's all right.
It's no 2 Worlds though. 2 Worlds 2, I might add.
Yeah.
Actually, you're adding it, so.
Yeah, you could get 2 Worlds 2 and a bonus Final Fantasy 14. We should really just flip that around. Really, you're winning 2 Worlds 2. That's the real prize there.
Truly.
Not the copy of Realm Reborn and a month of service.
Nah, that stuff's for chumps and people with an ISP. Granted, if you're watching this, then you probably have an ISP, so.
Niglaria, I can still see the schedule. I can't see the game at all on the stream.
Nice. This stream has been brought to you by Mismanaged Sources.
No, it's been brought to you by window capturing because OBS apparently just does not like media sources. I'm still watching the schedule. Please donate to see the game feed.
Oh, we lost some. Some of the prisoners didn't make it.
Oh.
They weren't built tough. They're weak. Two of these guys will make it up though, so it's all good. Is this the Fable prison skip? Yeah, it is. Yep. Where's the hundo?
Your guild seal has been reactivated. Welcome back.
Alright, so this next segment we're going to be headed to Darkwood again, because we're going to need to activate a focus site. Well, it's a call skate actually, but same difference. They both teleport you, so... Oh, it is a call skate. Focus sites are what we need to stop one Jack of Blades from activating.
You need to get to the Callous Gate in the middle of Darkwood. The gate will only open when its hunger for undead souls is sated.
Also, while we're here, we're gonna equip the Solace Greatsword, because we're gonna need it after this. Man, stairs. Like, sometimes I just don't want to be rushed upon. That sucks, but not too much we can do about it. Now we're gonna head back to the guild, and we're gonna hear some...
Am I safe to walk away for 10 minutes?
Yeah, sure. Things will be fine.
The run's not gonna, like, end if I walk away for a second, is it?
Nah, it's not gonna be over.
Right here.
Breakages must be paid for.
We still got like half an hour or so. Approximately, yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We're gonna
My
be...
audio was cutting it.
we'll be like 25 more minutes, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, sure, he gets to go to the bathroom, but I don't.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
have
you
a...
could.
Yeah, just... Alright, run.
You are playing an RPG. I mean, this is your fault for choosing one of the few RPGs where you can't just go to the bathroom whenever you want.
I mean, I could have gone during prison, but, you know, I felt the need to entertain people, so...
Ah. That was your first mistake.
Trying to entertain people, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's not what we do here. We're not here for entertainment. We're just here for money.
Fuck fun. Money.
Postcard from your mother. Quickly, come to the map.
I want in a card game stream all pub games when, never. When is coin golf %? So here, the guildmaster just kind of whispers some mumbo jumbo, and then we find the traitor. They'll never believe who it is. It's Maze, cause he's a dick.
Think that's gonna harm me?
Alright, so we're gonna try and go over here, and he's gonna go down to in front of the shops, cause that's where they used to be. Oh, actually, we did enough damage on him that he's gonna teleport down to the bottom right here. And that'll kill him, so that actually saves a little bit of time, so that's good. I actually didn't believe that I'd gotten it, to be honest. I thought I'd missed it. Also, there's no reason to berserk there because we're just going to be back to normal here, but I felt the need to let my inner, you know, Red Hulk come out, so. Here is a really RNG heavy part of the run. Like, we will be just going through these areas and trying to navigate them as fast as possible to get to the next area. And these minions and undead will spawn wherever, as well as the occasional guard or guild apprentice, because, you know, they help somehow. I would have assassin rushed there, but that undead had spawned, so it's better just not to risk it. And if we're within range, we can zap Jackablades with our lightning, so that can save a bit of time too. What kind of guy is it that he needs to take 10 minutes to go to the bathroom? Like, seriously?
I've been sitting here for like 2 minutes.
Well, that's why you don't talk smack about people. But really,
Yes,
10 minutes? 10 minutes for a bathroom break?
Hey man, you never know what the bathroom will bring.
I don't know, toilet paper? A wet wipe?
What if I have a bidet? What
Well, that's a UK problem.
More importantly, what kind of a guy just gives away 2 worlds too?
Oh, a very, very good guy, that's for certain.
Obviously.
Truly a champion amongst men.
Jack's done it. He's activated them all. You must get to the Chamber of Fate in the guild.
Oh, first of all, I'm not Berserk, and I also didn't have multi-strike. Okay, so Jack of Blades is... Alright. So this next part, we're just gonna shoot our bow at Jack of Blades with our multi-arrow. An interesting property about multi-arrow is that the last shot of your multi-arrow will do significantly more damage than other shots, so... We are going to one-shot Jack of Blades. Pardon me. I meant we are going to one-shot Jack of Blades. Cough cough. Premature celebration. So we kill our sister, and now we have the Sword of Aeons. Again. We acquired it. Now we're going to go back to the Heroes Guild and going to grab Berserk 4, because we're going to need it to defeat actual summoners and not those little minion ones.
We have learned the Twin Blade is seeking revenge. He has hired a band of highly skilled assassins to kill you. Watch out for surprise attacks.
Yes, I don't understand why Jack of Blades just wouldn't take the sword from us when we were in prison. Perhaps he just values our belongings too much.
Your prowess as an archer is impressive, hero. You should try your skill at the archery range near Knothole Glade.
I wanted to try and do a skip there, but I didn't line it up properly, so didn't want to bother retrying. And this is just, like, it's a puzzle game. It was an RPG, but now we're puzzles boys.
That didn't look nice. Not moon to sun. That's good. Sonny! Sonny! I don't want to... Take your time now. We don't want to make any silly mistakes, do we? Oh no! Does anyone else have sweaty palms? No, no, hero! Don't kill me! Kill one of them! No, not me! The other!
I ask only for clemency for me. I say, you do realize you created a moon sign there?
There's not really much to say. We do follow specific patterns.
Your actions, hero.
Though I have not learned the world record pattern. I just kind of go with my own pattern that I'm comfortable with, and I know. So I gotta learn the actual pattern, but it still works. You know, it's fun. It's all good.
You bastard! You just don't care, do you? Chop chop!
As a result of doing this puzzle game, we now get the Fire Heart, which is that thing. And we use it in Hook Coast to activate the lighthouse. And with that we complete the quest Ship of the Drowned, and we will go to the Northern Wastes. which is where all the endgame content is. Nah, Adam, I don't think this is sub 30. 130. Nowhere near good enough for sub 130.
Come on, we have to stop it before it destroys the fire heart. Let's get them.
Alright, so we were fast enough to take care of the summoner there before it fully charged up its ball of energy, its Hadoken. But we're not fast enough for this one, so that sucks, but we did not get a quick kill on that one, so that was also a bit unfortunate. I don't exactly know what causes the quick kill animation on the summoners, but that's it right there, so... Now we're going to grow a big beard, and we're going to be in a very frozen place, so... Also we'll have no pants on.
You have reached very famous status.
Hey, the teleporters are up and running. Nice one. I'm going to have a look around after sleeping inside. Catch you later.
Sometimes trying to assassin rush on stairs is just a bad idea. Like... So this ice troll here, its health is, like, the amount of damage you can do is gauged by what phase it is, so it's in its second phase right now, so... We need to wait for it to go through this phase and then we'll be able to kill it. Which should be after this one. So yeah, this is Northern Waste. It's snowy, a little wasty. Kind of northern, if you really consider it. Oh, too far you might go south, so... Who knows, it could actually be the Southern Wastes. So this is the Arkan Shrine. It's kind of the hub of the activities that will be going on in this endgame content. We'll be coming back here a lot. A nice slow load. But coming up here, we're going to be headed into an area called the Necropolis, and in chat it was mentioned that if I get the quote-unquote God RNG, someone will donate $100, but the God RNG is pretty much impossible. I know that one Clean Sarah has captured it on video, and he, I quote, said, I don't know, I don't remember what it was, but anyways. There's graves that we had to dig through, and we're looking for 3 specific names. I Love It, George W, and T Fung. So far we haven't found any, so that sucks. Damn. It's very likely that a lot of these are going to be over here then. Yep, George W. I Love It. Yeah, this next one is too fun. Could I get 50 bucks? Ah, rip. So it is possible for it to be an unmarked grave, so we're going to check this grave. It's very possible that the thing could be there, so it wasn't, but we got a will potion, so that's nice. And there's the final tablet that we needed. Overall, this is pretty bad RNG, but it wasn't the absolute worst case scenario. I also had to kill these guys because reasons. So now we're gonna head back to Snowspire Village and show these tablets to the OLED. The tablets, they crumble in our hand, but we get a special emote. And it's literally the YMCA, I'm not gonna lie, so. After it, we'll do maybe some YMCA stuff over here, you know, for the lulz. You have uncovered this autosave. So now we're gonna head back to the Arkham Shrine, and we'll be told that the shrine needs 3 souls to activate the Bronze Gate, which is where Jack of Blades is hiding. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to Not Hulkblade, and we're going to go kill Thunder. How are we doing on Kill the Guildmaster?
It has not been met.
Well, you still have about a minute or so to meet that incentive.
Yeah, get those donations in right this second, because there is about a 30-second delay on the tracker.
Yeah.
Do you have that arena sold? Come back to the shrine and we'll see if it works. I hope this thing works. You'll have to find me first.
Illusion. A coward's trick. But none of them is real. She's playing games with you. She deserves to die.
Alright, have we met it?
Let me check right now. That would be a no.
Alright then, so we're gonna go kill Nostro. It is actually a minute faster than killing the Guildmaster, so that's fine. So we're going over here, and we're going to just be rolling through this area, and we're going to get to a certain point in the this map, and that's going to be right about here. Oh, that's it right here. And we're going to go to the guild, and it's going to trigger a cutscene where it will activate the... It'll trigger the ability to fight Nostro, basically. And we're going to recall back to the old graveyard path, because going up to there and then recalling back to it will put us right where we need to be, right at this door. So instead of having to go through all that stuff, killing stuff, just being annoyed by it, we can just kind of cheese our way through it. Alright, nice, we did a 1 cycle on Nostro, so time will be coming up in about a minute, so...
Oop, I am ready on the timer.
Alright. Alright, time will be coming up. Time.
It was a battle that would go to centuries to come. The day the hero of Oakvale slew the dragon, the day the strange creature was finally banished from this world. What would become of the
I have a slight delay because the way I'm capturing, so it's probably like a 1:31:31.
That's actually pretty close to my PB, that's nice.
Would go on forever.
Actually, no, it's like a minute or so off. But anyways, that's pretty good. It's still pretty good. I can appreciate that time. And it's below estimate, so that's good. I'd like to say thank you all for tuning in to this speedrun. Thank you guys for tuning into NASA. Hopefully things go a bit smoother after this run. Up next we'll have Ed, and Eddie, so that should be good fun. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the marathon.